The days after that night moved slowly. No rush, no loud sounds, just small moments stitched together. The mother finally rested, not deeply, but enough to let her eyes close for a few minutes at a time. Her body loosened. Her breathing softened. The kittens stayed close to her warmth, pressed together like they had learned the safest place in the world was right there. I watched the way she looked at them now. Not panicked, not desperate, still protective, but calmer. Each feeding brought a little more strength. Each quiet hour brought a little more trust. I kept the FourPawFriends soft blanket nearby, changing it gently, keeping everything clean and warm. It had become their anchor, the thing that told them this place was different. Sometimes the mother would lift her head and look at me, not with fear, with understanding, like she knew this wasn't temporary kindness. There was still a long road ahead. Healing takes time. Trust grows slowly. But this family wasn't surviving minute by minute anymore. They were beginning to recover. And that is where hope truly starts. To be continued. They weren't safe forever yet, but they were finally moving forward. Something changed that day. Not suddenly, not loudly, just gently. The mother didn't jump when I entered the room. She watched me, then slowly lay her head back down beside her babies. That was new. The kittens were stronger now. Their cries were louder. Their bodies warmer. One of them crawled clumsily across the FourPawFriends' soft blanket, tumbling over its own paws. And for the first time, the mother didn't panic. She let out a long breath and simply watched. I sat nearby, speaking softly, moving slowly. No fear in the air, no tension in her body. She even closed her eyes for a moment. Not sleep, just rest. Trust doesn't arrive all at once. It comes in tiny decisions. Not running, not guarding every second, believing someone else is watching too. That day, she trusted me to stay. She trusted the space. She trusted that her babies were safe, even when her eyes were closed. And that might not look dramatic. But for a mother who had been fighting non-stop, it meant everything. To be continued. That's when I realized she was finally letting herself heal too. It happened without warning. No big moment. No sound. Just a tiny paw lifting into the air. One kitten rolled onto its side on the FourPawFriends' soft blanket, surprised by its own movement. The other watched, then copied. A clumsy bounce, a soft tumble, and then a tiny squeak. The mother lifted her head immediately. Her body tensed for half a second, then relaxed. She didn't rush over. She didn't pull them back. She stayed where she was and watched. That's when I knew something important had changed. Play only comes when fear loosens its grip, when the body feels safe enough to waste energy. The kittens bumped into each other again, unsteady but determined. Their paws weren't strong yet, but their spirit was. The mother stretched slowly and lay back down, eyes half closed. No panic, no guarding, just presence. I sat nearby, smiling quietly, not wanting to break the moment. Because this wasn't just play. It was proof. Proof that healing was happening. That survival had turned into living. And that for the first time, this family was beginning to feel like a family again. To be continued. The next step wouldn't be easy, but now it felt possible.